everybody, this is my friend Daniel, and this is the Philly Guitar Show. So the last guitar show I was going to go to, you probably know this, they might know this. So the first guitar show I was going to go to when I left my full-time job to make YouTube my life and my business was the Asheville Guitar Show, and it got canceled. So I was going there, John Schultz from True Vintage Guitar, he and I were both on the way there, and the show got canceled at the very beginning of lockdown. So this is my first thing back. This is my friend Daniel. Daniel is a great guitar player. Who are you? What's your deal?
So I'm a lawyer, a corporate lawyer. That's what I do for a living. What I do for fun is play guitar. I played guitar for almost 20 years, and I'm almost 30, so most of my life. And I'm about 60-40 acoustic, electric, and that's my thing. And I just love guitars and want to be by them all the time.
Yeah, and I think you and I have such similar style. Like we will message each other back and forth like, what do you think about this guitar? And so I'm excited to go see. What are 2 or 3 guitars you were most excited to try and find or see?
Oh, I'm all excited about the vintage, old Gibsons, old Martins, but I'm actually here for one of my best friends to help him find a Flying V. He gave me a specific budget and said, if you can find that there, that'd be so cool.
Cool. Well, let's go see what we can find.
I sell a lot of these. Why maybe put a link on it?
Absolutely. Man, that's a really lively, really good guitar. And you're doing the compensated nut as well.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So check out this detail.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can, so right in here, and there's a zoom on this side.
And you know what that does, don't you?
Yeah, so there's a compensated saddle. So not all 6 strings are the same scale length. And so.
And this, typically in the first position, it's going to play sharp.
Yep.
Most often.
Yep, unless you get your nut
and that
dead flat.
And it gets it better. You can't get nothing perfect because it's hard to fret it.
Yeah.
You know.
But this, that's a really cool detail. Other people at that price point aren't doing this. So that's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, cool.
I mean, what I like about it is it sounds good for things that aren't just strumming.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though it's a big old jumbo size.
Brothers and sisters all, we're scaling all the walls, the world is ours, believe it's true.
I can basically guarantee these 2 belong to my old boss. I have been here once, but I was just stuck working the booth when I was 19.
Not 50s.
Yep.
Seems it seems like it's made to look old.
So there are two big hems. So a deluxe, in the late 60s. But then also, you see this line around the side of the body?
Yeah.
This is what they
so
call
it's a 70s
Yeah,
pancake?
Yeah, it's like 70s. That's what they call a pancake body. It's a 1940 D28. Very out of tune. This is really cool. This is very similar to the one that Billy strings. Well, he got a 44, but it's very cool. $40,000. We have a lot of columns.
I was in your magazine in December of Joe Von Offset. Cool. Yeah.
Like a head to put on it. That might be my...
This thing is so cool, and it's very similar to my 5E3. My gills.
This looks like that.
That's a cool one. One of the guitars I've hoped to find for so long is right back here. One of these all gold Les Pauls from the 90s. They're just super cool. And I want a gold top. I want an all gold one, but this one's $3,000. Don't have money to buy that today, but I'm gonna keep looking. That's one that I will continue to hunt for. But so far the show's been really cool. Tons of people, tons of amazing guitars. So as you buy and sell a bunch of guitars and you're in the guitar world for long enough, you're gonna get to where you start building out this whole encyclopedia of what things are and what things are worth, and you're gonna get used to certain prices. But if anything, if I've learned anything today, coming around looking at all these places, are that there are guitars that I think would be one price. I look at them now and they're $1,000 more than I thought. But there's some guitars, we were talking about this, there's a Chet Atkins over there. Chet Atkins is the longest consecutive $2,500 guitar. So if you want a guitar that will be the same price and not keep up with inflation, it would seem like buy a Gretsch Country Western. So anyway, closing out that thought, you have to build up your encyclopedia and you have to stay current. Especially lots of guitars have gone up substantially in value in the last year, especially since money has become more prevalent, but also more people are into guitars now than maybe ever. If you think the guitar is dying, I mean, I'm in a room of probably 3,000, 4,000 people on a Saturday just looking for guitars outside of Philly. So let's keep looking.
Hey guys, Dakota here from Dakota School Guitars, and I'm at the Philly Guitar Show. I've got a bunch of cool pedals, guitars, some nice amps, if you want to check them out.
The thing that caught my eye that I walked in here for was this Koa Gibson. Just bonkers. The other one is this super cool Gretsch. It's hard to see, but it has like this custom paint. It's like quilt. And this is super cool 70s SoCal vibe. Buddy, good to see you. Dude, this was fun. Good to see you. Have a good show.
Great to see you, man.
Okay. So two very similar guitars here, very different prices. $14.95 for the Epiphone Tom DeLonge, and then this one, this is the Gibson, and this one is $11,000. But for me, the biggest difference is that when I look for, like, if I'm not sure which one's which, I'm gonna come in, look at these screws.
Yeah.
There are screw heads and a wider post on an Epiphone, and on the Gibson, always, they're gonna be the small post. So no screw heads there. That's the biggest difference. Also, this is nickel hardware, that's chrome. But other than that, is there a tenfold difference between these guitars? There is not.
I was going to say, don't they have the same pickup?
I'm
trying. But I'm not saying that, like, it's so hard.
That is so cool. It's Sonic, but it's very green.
So basically it faded a lot.
Yeah. I wonder if this is sitting in a windowsill. You can kind of see the blue here.
Yeah. Under the paste. Yeah.
So with this color, this is a refit, but this is what, these were the same color at one point in their lives. And the white guards are so cool.
Yeah.
You want to buy it?
My buddy has one.
They'll give you a deal.
I'll give you a very good deal on it. I brought it so I don't take it home. Take a look right now. It's at like super excellent condition.
This is insane. This book is $4,000. I had a copy. I paid $150 for it, and I gave it to a friend for his birthday. And now they are so freaking expensive. It's amazing. It's a
Yeah, I'm gonna go to like every library in town now.
Yes.
And are you?
yeah.
Are you?
What do you finish that sentence?
I don't remember what it was.
That's crazy. Oh yeah. That's like a dog or something. I don't know. I don't know what that would
Wow, it's dead.
It's so hard to hear anything in it.
My guitar, I believe, is right here.
Okay.
Jeremy. Hey, Rich.
Hey, Rich.
By name only.
Cool. A big zigzag guitar.
Big
How cool is that thing? Wait a second. These they're backwards.
Now they have one, why do you watch
It's cool. It's so weird. I don't normally play Explorers. I used to have one, and I would always hit this corner, like when I turn. They're just so diagonal. Anyway, cool. Well, dude, you should be super excited.
Yeah, I think my buddy will be super excited. That's for sure.
There you go.
And I'm super excited for him. This is going to be a good addition to his collection. It's definitely the first guitar like this I'd say he has. And I mean, you know,
It's a killer guitar for $900.
For $900. This feels like a really cool bookend. The last time I tried to go to one of these shows was right after I left my full-time job, and I was hoping that I could take care of my family by making YouTube videos, and I was hoping that I'd get to go to cool guitar shows and hang out with friends. So I didn't get to hang out with John Schultz today, but I did get to hang out with Daniel. So an incredible thank you to Dan. Thanks for coordinating this. Thanks for meeting me. And yeah, I was driving this morning before the sun came up, and I'm driving now after the sun goes down. It's like 4.5 hours each way, but this was an incredibly fun thing. A couple final observations from the show. It was interesting to me. There were tons of Martins. I only saw a few Martin 42s and 40. I didn't see any 41s. I saw only 42s. I did not see a single D45 or a single D41, which I think is interesting. And there's probably an opportunity lost for me to not bring my D41 in case somebody was looking for one of those. But whatever, that's okay. Other thoughts about it. Overall, the show was really cool, and it's really overwhelming. That's the biggest thing that you have to remember, is that it is very normal to feel overwhelmed, and I think that's also kind of the strategy. There were also, so you have like people that have tables, but there's this interesting thing also of people walking by with guitar cases, and on the outside of the case, they print a piece of paper that says what the guitar is. So that they can solicit offers. We had a guy come up to us and say, I have a one-of-a-kind Gibson ES 775. And we're like, what the heck is a 775? I was not interested. Daniel went over, and it was a 175 that for some reason the guy was like, this is a custom shop. It's worth $10,000. And it looked great, but it looked very Ted Nugent. Anyway, the guitar show was super fun. I'm ready to be home. And since that last guitar show, now this is, for the last over a year, this is how I'm taking care of my family, and I have you to thank for that. I'm incredibly thankful, and I hope that this is helpful to your guitar hunting life, that you make great friends along the way and you find really cool guitars. I didn't buy any guitars today. I was a little worried about that, but I've got plenty of guitars. So anyway, thanks so much for joining me. If you want to support the channel, go to jeremytheguitarhunter.com/shop. And you can buy hats and t-shirts and all kinds of, like I have a t-shirt on there. But anyway, thanks for coming. Be safe out there. Go fill the world with music and friendship. See ya.